country, the Miami Hurricanes. Taking on the 11th ranked team, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to start us off. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here on first down. On the move now. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
How about that? That's the way to start a game. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
And suddenly they're across midfield at the 47 after that one big play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
In the red area, it's Pringle. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quick throw caught on the left side. Touchdown, Hurricanes! A great catch and run for 6. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies, provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here's the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain here. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone in here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in the year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Scanning the field. It's Aller. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, I felt like that was almost a 2-for-1. They know they're potentially going to go for it on 4th down, so you try to get as much as you can on 3rd to put yourself in a good spot for this next play. Curious to see if the offensive coordinator had something up his sleeve for this play on 4th down.
It is incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on.
The pass rush gets home.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Second down now after the sack. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks loose at the 40. And they'll get him down that time.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on 3rd down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this 3rd and medium.
Hunter takes the toss, runs to his left. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Beck. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. That's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they're able to make the tackle short of the line.
The Canes will line up to punt it away. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Punt over the middle. It's Hudson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. And the Nittany Lions bring their punt team onto the field.
Number 99 in punt formation to kick it away.
Finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense will make the stop, but it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Dropping back. It's Beck. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
The Hurricanes are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Using his legs. It's Springle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Penn State offense comes back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Back to throw. It's Aller. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Pena. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
And there's the handoff. Runs through the defender. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle immediately. Thought it's a big chunk play. Gain to the 35-yard line.
Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot that's very tough to get your hands on.
Grab down the middle. It's Hudson. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Aller. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Penn State.
Because we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Kicking team out for the PAT trial. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the returner is brought down. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Deep throw, looking back to the right side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He finally tackled him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, a roll left and then throw back across your body to the right as a right-handed quarterback is just reckless on so many levels, and the end result demonstrates why you should never do that.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking deep for the right side. He's got it right near the end zone. It's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. On the ground, it's Fletcher. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. They'll ride the back again here. The gain moves the ball to the 34. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The Canes will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He's going to try to return the punt. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team finally gets him, but a great return. You can see the elusive speed from the return man. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Bring the pressure and down he goes.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Dropping back. It's Aller. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught near the sticks. It's Pena. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between it.
And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, how about the back here? He just gets behind that big offensive line, able to lead him into the end zone. Good patience, nice vision, but exceptional teamwork up front on this touchdown run.
And the point after is right down the middle. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. The receiver grabs it. Breaking free at the 35. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in that screen play. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Canes will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Martin. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Oh, he makes the catch. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a first down. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Breaks an open space. First down and more. He's still running. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Back to throw. It's Allen. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route, did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. They're going to run it here. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Get some blocks. Can they catch him? They chase him down, but a huge play on the return. Very fortunate that wasn't brought all the way to the house. Just a bit more. That's a touchdown. And the Miami offense is back on the field. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Looking to score with a run to the right. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Looking to throw. It's back. Caught near the goal line. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the 1st down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
And on 4th down, they line up in the Wildcat. What's the call here? Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And now the try for the 2-point conversion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to scramble. And he makes it into the end zone. A successful 2-point try.
Well, we know this quarterback is a threat throwing the football. Here he uses his legs to get this 2-point conversion. Nice call.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Smith. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. He's bringing it back. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air. It's Aller. Makes the grab. It's Hudson. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. Scooped up in the defense.
With wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
He gets loose, gets the first, and still running. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 15. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, that gain will give them some breathing room. What a good job of being able to get them out of that hole. They're inside their own 5-yard line. And on the other hand, the defense, what a missed opportunity. You had them pinned back, a chance to really, at the very least, affect field position. And now you give up a big gain like this.
Important second down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. To throw, it's Aller. That's reeled in. It's Martin. Breaking free at midfield. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it for the first down at the 47. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking for a gap. It's Singleton. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Ross. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
What a great call here by the offensive coordinator. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly. And even though you're close to the end zone, you can still throw it and use the timing to your advantage. Allow this receiver to be able to walk into the end zone.
And it's a direct snap. And he stopped short. The defense makes a play. And now in the fourth quarter, it's still a 1-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
getting set. It's second down. An inside give now from the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
To throw, it's back. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down, we're going to throw it. With the catch, it's Fletcher. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Direct snap. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Here we go on fourth down. Good enough for first down yardage.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get to fourth down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that first down.
The final 2 minutes here, this defense trying to hang on, the offense trying to make a play to win it.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
That's reeled in. It's Lyle.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver, that primary target, forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that first down.
And it's a direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. They finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. First and goal, a chance to claim the lead here in the final quarter. They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On second and go, they'll give it to him again. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. And a timeout taken by the defense here with 19 seconds to play. Here we go. A chance to take the lead in the final seconds. Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, Canes. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to, can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go?
What have they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? They'll be brought down so they come up empty on that two-point try.
Great stop by this defense, and it gives them hope. And now if they can get a great return, really it's going to come down to the quarterback, how quickly he can get that ball out, try to get down into scoring range, and have a shot here.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Martin. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking downfield, it's Aller. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. And Indy Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, and they've got him. A sack to end the game. Protection breaks down, and the